Hi, students. Where do you go? Where do you go? I have 8 questions for you. Question number 1. Where do you go to get a haircut? Do you remember that place? I go to the beauty salon. Or, for a man, I go to the barber. I get a haircut at the barber, or I get a haircut at the beauty salon. For ladies, the beauty salon. For men, the barber. This is a barber. Let's watch the rest of our show. Come on. Where do you go to get a haircut? Let's say it together. Where do you go to get a haircut? 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 To ta. Where do you go to get a haircut? I go to the barber shop. I go to the beauty salon. Number 2. Where do you go to get a checkup? Do you remember? Where do you go to get a checkup? I go to the doctor to get a checkup. I go to the doctor when I need a checkup. I go to the doctor when I feel sick. I go to the doctor to get a checkup. Exactly. Where do you go to get a checkup? Oh no, my car is broken. Where do you go to get the car fixed? Where do you go to get the car fixed? Get the car fixed. Do you remember? Where do you go to get the car fixed? I go to the mechanic. Yes, I go to the mechanic. That's right. I go to the mechanic to get the car fixed. Yep. Number 4. Where do you go to get a book? They are getting a book. He is getting a book. Where do you go to get a book? Right, I go to the library to get a book. Good job. I go to the library to get a book. I go to the library when I need a book. I think this is number 5. Where do you go to get gas? Get gas. Get gas. Where do you go to get gas? Do you remember? Do you remember? Where do you go to get gas? I go to the gas station to get gas. Remember from last week or 2 weeks ago? Ooh. Where do you go to get your mail or to send your mail? I go to the post office, or I go to the mailbox. 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 Where do you go to get mail? Where do you go to send mail? Get mail, send mail. Get mail, send mail. I go to the post office. Where do you go to get food? Where do you go to buy food? Where do you go grocery shopping? I go to Safeway to get food. I go to Safeway to buy food. I go to Safeway to go grocery shopping. Do you go to Safeway to go grocery shopping? Where do you go to get a bus? Where do you go to wait for the bus? Oh, I see. I go to the bus stop to wait for the bus. Yes. Now, I don't take the bus. I drive. I drive everywhere. I don't take the bus, I drive. Oh no. Where do you go to get a tooth pulled? This here, get a tooth pulled. Ooh. Or get a checkup. Everything, get a checkup. Get a checkup, get a tooth pulled. Where do you go to get a tooth pulled? Where do you go to get a checkup? What is his name? Is he a doctor? He is a dentist. I go to the dentist to get a tooth pulled. Good job. That's it. So the question is, where do you go to get food? Where do you go to study? Where do you go to relax? Where do you go to get a haircut? Nice work. I will see you again soon. Bye. Bye.